Um, I just have a small amount of time this morning, so I'm not picking up where I left off yesterday. I thought I would do a little morning message. And let's see. Look at some of these cards and see what Spirit wants us to work on today. Keep in mind, Spirit, can you tell me some messages for the collective? Angels, spirits, and guides, can you give me some messages for the collective this morning? Creativity, connecting with your inner child, connecting with the inner artist, forgiveness. Let's get one more. Let's get one more message here. I am blessed. Yeah, noticing all of your abundance that you already have. So, first card. Through your heart and imagination, this is how you channel infinite creativity. Say to yourself, I am one with the universe and all of creation. Forgiveness. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. In forgiving, I set myself free. Forgiving others shows love and respect to myself. And I am blessed. All is unfolding in the perfect time, in the perfect way. I am eternal love. I am abundance. So I kind of feel like those are the things Spirit wants us to focus on right now. You know, forgiving ourselves, forgiving our other people. You know, setting yourself free from. Think about it. Think about the people that you don't want to forgive. Think about the people that you have resentment about, right? Hi, Erica. Are you still in Hawaii? Good morning, everybody. Welcome. We're going to clarify creativity. I feel like this is it's part of your growth. It's part of what you came here to do. It's part of your lesson, because every time we do something artistic, we're channeling. Hello, good morning. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for coming and liking and sharing and subscribing. I am going to pull some cards today, so if you have questions, excuse me, go ahead and put that in there. All right, let's clarify forgiveness. Tell me what this is about for today's Spirit. Okay. It's because I feel like there's a lot of you who are kind of sitting here sort of like resentful, you know. I think you're putting a lot of time in that, and you could be manifesting something better. You know what I mean? You could be putting your time and effort into loving yourself, you know. This is about creating the life that you want, you know, this forgiveness. Like, it's kind of like once you do the forgiving, it's like kind of open energy to manifest. And we're in that right now with all this Aries stuff. Tell me about I am blessed. Clarify I am blessed, Spirit. With eternal love and abundance. I think there's something kind of confusing going on for some of you, right? It could be like there was a tower moment. And so the reason they're saying to you, like, Focus on the fact that you are blessed, that you are eternal love, that you are abundance. Because I feel like whatever this tower moment is in your life, it's confusing the hell out of you. It's emotional and it's kind of like throwing you off your game, right? I see a lot of like sleepless nights, Nine of Swords, anxiety, nightmares, thinking about it, right? Five of Cups. This is the Five of Cups where she's actually dumping out the water. She's not crying down by the river. She's like pouring it out and going home. She's like, I've waited here long enough, right? So she's letting go of whatever it is that was hurting her and starting a new journey. So I just want you to see what's going on here, first of all. You have all of these cards saying like there's a new beginning. You can pick what it is. You know how to do it. It's part of something you've already learned with this high priest. You have this knowledge inside of you to make whatever happen. Whatever you want happen. This is the number one card. So it's like the magician. It's like you manifesting the life you want. What clears the road for you to clearly manifest is letting go and forgiving. I just want you to know that because it's really clear here. It's like you can manifest and you will manifest. But I feel like for right now, what you're doing is I feel like maybe you have some resentment for someone or people. And I mean, that's another kind of bonus to have an Aries in, all the planets in Aries, Chiron, North Node, because it's about stepping up and taking charge of your life. So in this instance, I think what you have to do is figure out how to forgive. So how are you going to do that? Who is it that you need to forgive? And how do you need to, I don't know, toss that around in your head in order to make that, go away so that you can accept what happened? Well, for one, like this card is saying that when you do forgive, you're setting a prisoner free, and the prisoner is you. It's not the other person, it's you. So I kind of feeling like while you're sitting here in this resentment, you're stalling, like you're stalling your own forward movement. You can change your life, you can manifest the life of your dreams. It's telling me you can. You have all the tools. Over here in this creativity one, you know that you got the Two of Cups, right? Two of Cups, Six of Swords, and the High Priest. So I kind of feel like your higher self is kind of moving you toward the Two of Cups. And let's talk about the Two of Cups. Like it could be a person, it could be your soul friend, it could. Somebody you're going to collab with on some kind of creation, maybe, right? It could be that. But it could be like really connecting in with your higher self too. Two of Cups can mean you and your soul becoming best friends. And that's the direction that your higher self wants to go. And I kind of am saying, like, once you get to that place, you're moving up. Like, you've learned a lesson, cycle closed, end of that one. Moving up, moving to a different path, moving to a different lesson. So that's what I'm seeing here. Hello, good morning, everybody. Okay, so Spirit, can you give me just give me some advice? Like, how can they really do this? Because I feel like it's all up to you. I feel like you do kind of know what you want already. You've got it in mind. Like, you know what your wish fulfillment is. And I feel like you need to make a decision, right? Need to make a decision. So now they're talking about love here. Okay, so I think they're telling me of the person that you want to forgive or that you need to forgive. It's somebody in your life. I don't know. It could be family, like a father. There's a king of swords here. But I feel more like that's you making a decision based on what you know. You know what I mean? Like what you know about everything. It's talking about a specific situation here. And 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, right? So it's somebody maybe that you grew up with. It could be a sibling, it could be a best friend, it could be someone that you've loved for a very long time. right? Here's that relationship. There was somebody in this relationship that didn't hold value for the other person. They devalued them. And I think what it's saying is like, there's something here in this forgiveness. It's this person that you have to forgive. I see that, you might have to walk away. You might have to decide, like, I need to just walk away and let this go and let love rule my heart, because King of Cups is right here, right? So he's like, all about love. So you're walking away from this situation, or you did. And I think in the past or it's coming in, because this is your advice, it's like you have to really get straight with this thing. What's happening here is the King of Swords is sitting right in the middle of the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So what you want and unconditional love, right? Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. Ten of Cups is unconditional love. And the King of Swords is in the center, deciding, what is what I want? Do you know? Because I feel like sometimes when we're like really stuck in a rut, like with resentment, and we can do this with our parents big time, like it could be your mom, your dad, whatever, but it kind of stops us from moving forward, from getting what we want, from manifesting a healthy love situation. Because I feel like what's happening here is, or what's your advice is like to think about this. Think about what you truly want and what unconditional love really means to you. What have you learned in your life about unconditional love? What do you think is unconditional love? How do you see it? What is it to you when you love someone without conditions? Is there someone in your life that you feel that way about? Like, it doesn't matter what they do, I'm never going to not love them. I think you need to kind of get straight on what that looks like for you. And with Chiron in Aries, I think, it's the wounded healer. It's time to heal these things. It's time to let them go. And I think this thing has kept you stuck long enough, whatever it is. Forgive yourself, I feel like for me, like a lot of it is to like really investigate the soul plan and what my soul had in mind and why certain people came in. Like if you had an abusive parent, why did you? And what in the long run did you end up learning from that? Like what possibly could have been the soul plan to have you set up like that as a kid to have an abusive parent? There's all kinds of reasons. There's all kinds of lessons. There's all kinds of things. Like for instance, like maybe you wanted to experience, you know, a, what maybe you're here to experience like love on different levels. You know what I mean? Like, tell me all about love. I want to learn all about love because the soul is 100% love. So maybe they want to feel it from a human, and maybe they want to feel love that's not healthy. Maybe your soul wants to figure out how to get through that and let that kind of thing go, like just tell yourself a new story about that thing so that you can let it go. Like for instance, tapping in and talking to your higher self. What did we have in mind? Like, why was this a thing? When you look at the whole giant picture of your life, you will see why. You really will. It will all come to you, especially if you're meditating in between, like you're writing, you're meditating, you're writing, you're meditating. That's you and your soul communicating. I don't know if you've ever done it, but I think that this is telling me someone needs to, because you're sort of like stuck in this limbo place, but you're ready to move. You're ready to move. You've got new beginnings here, but what's in your way is like these thoughts, like this forgiveness card. Like maybe you do have resentment, maybe you don't understand why this was a blessing to have this specific abuse in your life when you were a kid, so that you could get to be an adult, a certain type of adult. You know what I mean? You wanted to experience it. So let's just say you start to talk to yourself about that and you start filling in the blanks. Um, I think that you're going to understand yourself better, your higher self better. This creativity here is about channeling and like reaching into the deepest part of your heart and your imagination, which is your soul, you know? So whether it's making little rhymes like poems or painting a painting, I feel like right now it's pretty important to like dip into that creativity, whatever that looks like. You know what I mean? It could be anything. But I think that's kind of the part that's going to snap you out of it so that you can have a new beginning. You know, I mean, it's time. It's definitely time. So that's kind of what I feel like is happening here for you. Yeah, you're about ready to blossom. This is your energy. She is the creativity person, right? The Mother Earth. She creates everything. You have a new beginning coming. I feel like you have alignment with your higher self, and your higher self says, this feeling of resentment, this feeling that I've been like the worst person on the planet, because it's about forgiving yourself too. You know, this forgiveness card, right? It's about forgiving yourself. Your higher self is ready to be done with this lesson. So you're going really quickly toward abundance. So look what started it, the Empress energy. Your Empress energy gives you like this brand new beginning, this brand new lease on life, this brand new way to make money, right? The Chariot, it's about being aligned, body, mind, and soul. Like you're all on board, like all pieces of you going one direction. It's such a free feeling. You can do anything in this energy of the Chariot, anything. You could travel. You could, it doesn't even matter what it is. It could be anything. The biggest thing it is alignment. And then abundance. Remember, that's where you're going. It's this I am blessed card. It's like this realization, like everything's perfect. Everything's happened just perfect according to my plan. I am eternal love. I'm connected to source energy. It's an aha moment. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening. And I feel like there's a lot of aha moments. I also feel like with this Aries energy, which, you know, we're going to be running in this energy for the whole month of April. And I kind of feel like there's a lot of cycles for us ending, and there's a lot of new stuff coming in. One of the things I think is going to come in for everybody is more spiritual gifts. And I do talk about it all the time. That Ace of Wands is kind of like one of the cards that says it. You know, it's like you get a new idea from your higher self and you run with it and it changes your life, you know. So it could be that. Okay. So it could be, you know, like going in a whole new direction. But what I feel like you're doing is like the spiritual gifts I'm talking about is channeling, and it does talk about channeling in the art one, in the creativity, right? It's talking about channeling your higher self, channeling source energy, you know, and it's all about your creativity. So don't deny yourself when you feel like you want to make something, create something, be something, you know. Um, just do it. Be brave. That's what this energy is about. And I just feel like there's a lot of us that are going to be waking up to new spiritual gifts. What I see coming is like healing abilities, psychic abilities. You'll just be drawn to whatever your path is. You know what I mean? There's many spiritual gifts. And I just feel like we're all being kind of guided to the place that we're meant to go, you know, whatever it is. And like it's you and your higher self. And there's a big like factor of timing right now with all that stuff going on in the planet of Aries, or in the sign of Aries, That's the Emperor energy, and it's really about, one of the strongest energies besides her, right? So, I think we're all being pushed farther than we've ever gone before as far as spiritual gifts and spiritual knowledge is concerned. Big awakenings happening with all of us. So get ready for that. Good morning. Hello, Shani. I'm grateful to the life that God has given me and to wish to share as much happiness as I can. Oh, I love that. Thank you for responding to my gratitude alarm. Thank you for being here enough times to know that. I appreciate that. It works my heart so big. Like I've been working on that since like November, like doing that gratitude alarm. Today, I am so grateful for the friends that I've met on this station. And I feel grateful for that every single day because I've met some really cool people, and I'm just so blessed. Right. I'm grateful that you got to go to Hawaii again. I'm grateful for that. Okay. Will I be a permanent employee at United Airlines selection this month of May or June? I don't know. Let me see. Sharmishta. Is that a yes or no answer? Are they going to be an employee of United Airlines? The answer is yes. Thank you. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad you're grateful for your parents. I think a lot of times, those are the people we have to forgive. For some of us, that's really what it is. And for other people, they have other people, but I'm grateful for my family. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are feeling all that gratitude. That's what shifts our energy and brings in more things to be grateful for. So get ready. If you're really doing that and reminding yourself once an hour to do that all day, it starts to be a habit. You start to look for things. You start to look for things that you're grateful for in between the hour. It's kind of fun, and you notice a lot more things to be grateful for. Looking for a job in Saudi Arabia. Well, how will my journey be there? You mean at the United Airlines? Okay, let me put this away. How will your job be at United Airlines? Let's see here. Tell me about Sharmishta's journey at the United Airlines. I think it's going to be good. I think you're going to love it. And I think it's going to be real promising as far as like money goes. Look at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to change your life a little bit. Maybe give you more to be grateful for. I hope that made sense. Will Pranav reconcile with me? Spirit, can you give me an answer there for Anaya? Is she going to reconcile with Pranav? It looks like no. That's a no. What are his current feelings? Okay, hang on, Erica. Hi, Dana. Thank you. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you aboard. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for loving me. I have grown to really be able to move with all that love. Who am I talking to now? Like, hang on. I'm getting lost here. Current feelings for me. I think they're heartbroken. I think they think about you all the time. I think they like you. Um, but I also feel like they either feel like you weren't being honest with them or not showing your true self to them, or else something. There could also be some kind of an addiction or some kind of toxic pattern in the relationship, and that's coming up in their energy. So, like they either think that about you or they have a pattern themselves that they're working out. Person on my mind, how are things going? What perspective do I need to see right now? How are things going with Erica? How's things going with Erica's current situation in Hawaii? Tell me what's happening over there. And I will need some advice too. Okay, so, well, I think this person likes you. There's a romance blooming. I think they want to date you. I think maybe they remember something from the past, and I feel like it's on there. They're reminiscing, and it's precious to them, and I think there's something going on with your person, Erica. Like they're feeling kind of lost right now, or they're grieving something. Maybe it's something they haven't told you. But I feel like they feel some kind of way about you, like you open up their heart like no one ever has before, and they're not quite sure. I think that they love visiting with you, and I think deep down there's some kind of everlasting promise they feel. He feels some kind of soul connection, eternal love feeling toward you. And I think it confuses him. That might be what he's not telling you, you know? I think there's something though, like that happened in his life that maybe not doesn't have anything to do with you. Um, and I think that he's working on that. But I feel like he actually cares about you, like on a pretty deep level. And I mean, wedding rings this year, which is really like wedding rings. It's about an eternal love. It's about a love that never burns out. And I think that's applicable in your case. I also feel like there's some kind of promise that you two have, like in soul form, and he knows it. And I think it confuses him. And I think he has something else going on that doesn't have anything to do with you. Like it could be about parents, it could be about family stuff that doesn't have nothing to do with you, but he does have some kind of heartbroken thing here that he's trying to work through. He's trying to heal himself, but I feel like he's having a hard time. So like, and the other question was like, what perspective do I need to see right now? What perspective? Let's get a tarot. No, let's get this one. Show me what Erica's perspective, show me what she needs to see about this relationship. What does she need to see that she can't see? Self-care. It's the energy of caring for yourself. So it could be about you or him. I just feel like there's some kind of limiting belief here, Erica, and I don't know if it's you or him, right? Okay. And like as far as what's going on with him, like this is about like his past. Like he can't get it off his mind. He's reliving it. It's almost like a PTSD thing. Like I said, I think this might be what's closing him off. And I think this is the piece that you don't see, Erica. Like I don't think you see like the deeper thing that's going on with him. It's got something to do with his childhood. He needs to surrender it. But like what it's caused him to do is close off and even put on like a front, like a face, a fake front, you know, like I'm this person, but deep down he's like broken, you know, but all the time, like I feel like he loves you. He loves you deep down. He knows there's a soul collection connection. I think he wants to work on it. He wants to like keep building toward it, but there is something that has to be let go on his side. So, you know, like remember, he's going through all the Aries energy too. So, Chiron wounded. This could be a very, very old wound, Erica, that he's dealing with. What else does Erica need to see? Balance, justice, truth, being able to express your truth, and the transformation that's happening. Like maybe it's the transformation that's happening. I feel like you are very aware, but like maybe you're not aware of what he's going through. And I feel like, you know, you've got a lot of, well, there's chemistry here. There's something going on here with you and him. But I also feel like it's the self-love part, the self-care that's causing the big transformation inside of you, inside of your relationship with him. Feel like there's a lot of fear, um, and I feel like there's something, I know that you're a Libra, so I feel like this justice card is here saying like, you're, you're being there, you're expressing your truth really helps him. It's helping him change and like release fears and get rid of whatever this is. I feel like you're a big part of his self-love program, like maybe you're teaching him about it or something. Maybe he's allowed to, like maybe something in his past made him feel closed off, like he's not good enough, something like that, but he puts on this front like everything's great, I'm doing great, but the really at the end of the day, like he really maybe doesn't have a lot of value for himself deep down inside from whatever happened, whatever this wound is from, you know, his childhood. And I think that there's a lot of fears about like offering love and offering some kind of relationship to anyone because he's having such a hard time within himself. I think you being there is balancing him out. And I also feel like there's some kind of truth that you're going to tell him that's going to change it. You know, it's some kind of truth. You're both Libras. Okay. So what I feel like is like you guys are talking here, right? And there's truth coming out and there's balance being restored inside of him. I feel like he's seeing like what this past thing gave him. Like I don't know if it's like an abandonment thing, you know, like he was abandoned as a child and so maybe he feels like I don't know something. I don't think he's been on a regimen of self-love. I think he's been living kind of like just what he thinks other people want to see. And I think you're kind of changing that for him, Erica. So, like, I guess if the perspective that you need to know is that this guy needs some help from you, and that's probably why you're there. And you guys are soul friends, so lighten up. Like you guys know each other for a long, long time, way before this life, and you're in each other's lives now for a reason. You know, it's to help each other grow, um, and I hope that helps you, Erica. Okay. How's your career? Can I get a government job in teaching this year? Meenakshi. I wish I could say you guys' name better. How is Meenakshi get a government job in teaching this year? It's saying yep. It's saying yes. Hi. Oh, I love you, Helen. I would like to know if my singer Alvaro Torres is going to communicate with me with a phone call, text, or letter. Danny Chavez. Is Alvaro Torres going to communicate with Donna? Yes. Will it be a phone call? No. Will it be a text? Yes. Yeah, you're going to get a message via text, Dana. Amruta. Current feeling, no contact. Let's see what's going on. Current feeling, no contact for Amruta. What's going on with her relationship? What the heck? This relationship, right or wrong? I'd say anybody that refuses to talk to you, that's just my opinion. Fuck them. But I'll ask the cards. I hate people that don't want to talk. I can't stand it. I refuse to engage. I'm over it. Okay, the dragonfly. What am I asking here? What's their current feelings? Well, clarify that. Okay, I kind of feel like your person is scared to like go all in. I think they're scared of intimacy is what I'm seeing. I do see transformation like 3 times. Like you got the dragonfly, the butterfly, and the grim reaper, right? So it's about transforming. It's about changing your life, you know. The butterfly can be about healing inner child. It can be about growing. Um, and changing and healing is what the dragonfly is about, right? So I kind of feel like it's sort of like I think they're dealing with stuff from their own life, from their own past, from like they're dealing with childhood wounds, I think. So that would be Chiron and Aries, right? It's like coming right into our faces, and we have to heal things from the past so that we can move forward. This is our opportunity this whole month. So I kind of feel like, yeah, that's what he's doing. And I think he needs time and time to heal. What's the end result of this relationship? Like, tell me what the end of the day is. Okay, what's happening is like there is a separation I see. I feel like there could be like an addiction here to this person. Like it could be an obsessive relationship, it could be a codependent relationship. Um, but I feel like somebody's not really being completely honest in the relationship. Um, and I think that this self-love card came out. So I think that the relationship has the ability to transform into something beautiful if both people want it. But like instead of like sitting around wondering what this guy is doing, I feel like spirit is saying like, what are you doing for yourself while this person is gone? Are you just sitting around waiting for your phone to ring? Because that's not a healthy choice. And it's telling me here that you need to make healthy choices. So does your person. Like, so there's a separation for a reason because there was toxicity here. There's no room for growth in a toxic relationship. There's just really not. And I feel like what needs to happen is self-love. Like there could be, like I said, this addiction card is here. So someone could be an alcoholic or a drug addict or codependent or controlling, right? Or a narcissist, right? And I just feel like there's something very unhealthy here. And I think you need to step back and work on yourself, and so does your person. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. Is it a bad relationship? No. I mean, it's just like it's a relationship that's going to like actually trip you both into healing and loving yourself. So I can never say that that's a bad relationship, you know. But I don't think I would sit around and wait for the guy. I think I would start just doing things to love yourself and take all your focus off of him or her or whatever. Um, yeah, I can see that, Erica, too. It's really because he's in his own like little turmoil spot, you know. Okay. Shades of neat. Let's see what your person's current feelings are. What is her current feelings? Shades of neat. What is the current feelings, and will it be a reconciliation? Spirit, angels, guides. Well, I feel like you guys might meet up and talk about it. It might be an uplifting um, conversation, and actually it could really transform the situation. So if there's a way for you guys to meet up and go have a cup of coffee, I feel like it could really change the situation. Keep a positive mindset, start working on gratitude right now. Like do the gratitude thing. What am I grateful for right now? The more grateful you are, the more grateful things you have come to you. So I feel like, work on yourself with that. um, I do feel like this is going to work out. I do. Cupid's arrow love call. I kind of just feel like, yeah, it's going to be working out. But like, don't forget to like change your vibe with gratitude, you know? Chiron is the wounded healer. It's like it's a minor planet, but it's a big deal. It's about wounds, old wounds from when we're kids and stuff. It's the wounded healer, and it's in Aries. So we're being kind of like, Aries is the emperor energy, right? So our old wounds are being brought right up into our face. We got Mercury retrograde. So we could be dealing with a lot of people from the past. If his Chiron is in Aries in his birth chart, then I would say like that would be his return, like, right, his solar return is Chiron in Aries. So it would probably be a finalization of something really big from his past that's really hurt him. So that's what I kind of feel like. I think I have to go, you guys, because I have to go DoorDash and make some money. I deliver food, and I'm absolutely needing to make some money today, so I gotta go. But I appreciate all of you being here. I love you guys. Keep watching for that sun. It's usually morning readings when I pull cards. So I will see you next time. Thank you guys for coming and liking and sharing and subscribing, and I love you so much. Erica, have a blast. Just be gentle. Be gentle with your friend. Let him unfold as he wants to, as he can. And I feel like you're tapped in enough to your higher self. When you get that feeling, it could feel like chills around, like I'm getting it right now. It's like the chills around your neck and up your ears and up the back of your head. That's when you absolutely know spirit is really speaking through you. So I kind of feel like you have some kind of truth to tell him that's going to set him free, dude. I know that's really big, but just trust your higher self. You know, I mean, it knows what it's doing. So when you get that feeling or those words just want to come out, just say it, because I think it's meant to be. I think that's why you're there. He's having a hard time, and you're a healer for him. You're his soul friend. You know what he needs, and he knows what you need. So trust that. Trust yourself, and just connect in with that water. I love you guys. Have a great day.